Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up at frenchiestamps.com in the US. Today I'm going to share with you how to do a slider and it's keep the card closed at the same time. So you see this is slide and boom. So you see you get your rectangle in the back. This one move a little bit. We're going to put the next one a little bit tighter. So it go there and then you just push it up et voila. So when it's closed, it don't really move. So let me share how this is done. I start with a piece of Whisper white card. Well, it's basic white cardstock now that measure 4 1/4 by 11. We score at 2 inch. I already scored that. Score at 2 and score at 7 1/4. So 2 and 7 1/4. Now I'm using the N10 Designer Series paper. And I think this one's going to go there and this one there. So this one here measure 4 inch long by 1 3/4. We're going to attach this at the top. Like so. And then the one at the bottom measure 4 inch. Whoops. 4 by 3 3/4. I think. Let's measure twice, cut once. Okay, 4 inch and 3 1/2. 3 1/2. So 4 by 3 1/2. And that's going to be attached at the bottom. Want to make sure that, you flip your card because you don't want this upside down. So it's going to go this way. We're going to attach that there. Now, we're going to use the stitch die to cut our opening for the slider. So I'm using the Stitch So Sweetly. And if I count the rectangle, I'm using the smallest one. That's going to be for our opening. And then it's going to be the 4th one for the front. You could use a bigger one if you want. It's just that I wouldn't do so big because we need to lift up and down, okay? So it's the 1st one and the 4th one. So let me bring the die cut machine here. And I like to use a Post-it note. So we're going to use 1, 2, and 3. And we have to cut here. And what I do, I eyeball that about in the center. And I go right at the top of your paper there. And it's important that you attach your paper before you cut because you want all that the opening. So I'm going to try to keep that straight. That's why I use a Post-it note. Even if it's not just in the center, it's going to get covered, right? Okay, we're going to put that there. Now we're going to cut this, die cut this. So I'm just going to roll it till I know it's, then go back. You don't have to go twice, it's just I find it easier than running the card all the way in. Now let me remove this machine. Now, I already pre-cut the 2 white one here. And that we can put it inside. I did that with the other one just because I didn't want to waste it. Now, you're going to take one, and I like the unfinished, the part that it's kind of the back. We're going to put that right here. And I align that, you see the stitch? I align that right there so that it's my guide here, okay? And then the other one's going to go right there. Like so. Now, to keep that, I find that the adhesive sheet, the foam, so then I can do a bigger piece than the dimensional. So let's remove this. And then... Okay, now we're going to take this piece here. So I know about how wide I'm going to go. I want a little bit bigger. I think that's going to be just the way that I want it. Okay. Now, I know this is straight. Let's see. You want to make sure that it don't hit the so I need a sliver off there. Because you don't want it too loose that it slide over sideways, but you want it that it can slide. Now this is going to slide here. Now we're going to remove this. And we're going to put that about the center, a little bit more at the top, okay? So like about here. And the reason why I keep this over there, it's because then I can bring this one here, the top one, and match that perfectly with the other one. Now it should go down more. Et voila. Now we're going to close this. And it could have been a little bit lower, but it's going to work. And this one, see, it's a lot tighter, and I absolutely love that. So it stays straight. See, it's not moving. The first one that I did, see, it was a little bit loose, so it's moving sideways. So that's why this one, see, it's, you really have to work at it to move it, but it push up and push down. Now, I could push down a little bit more, but that's okay. So that means you would want to put it a little bit lower, but that's pretty good there. Now, we're going to do our stamping. So I am using the stamp set. It's one that you're going to see me use a lot. It's called Biggest Wishes. I love the different font, and I love the big and the small. So we're going to put Hello Friend here. And we're going to do that with Midnight Muse. No. Moonlight. Misty Moonlight. I'm adding whole colors here. So we're going to do the hello here. And then at the bottom of this, we're going to do our friend. So if you use like different color of designer series paper or different color cardstock, you could put at the bottom like birthday and put happy there. But the friend fit perfectly here if you want to do like the birthday, because the birthday it's quite a bit longer. I'm going to use the cursive there. See, it would fit perfectly there. So when they push it down, it's going to cover, but when you push it up, you're going to see it. Love this set. Now inside, I thought this greeting with Hello Friend was perfect. Thought you could use some sunny thoughts today. I love that greeting. Love it. And so I got my Misty Moonlight. My goodness. And we're going to smack that right here. Voila. That blue is so lovely with this. And then, you know the little piece I told you that I did use just to carry that color in? I went ahead and this one I'm going to put it straight, just the way that the print is. Et voila. Now let's close this. Now when you're going to put your flower, so the flower it's from, oh, what's that dye? And I'm going to attach the video of Art and Blooms. I absolutely love the die. That it's a hybrid that go with the embossing folder. So I just die cut and emboss at the same time and just sponge with Blushing Bright. Now we're going to use dimensional. I'm sorry, I had to reach for them. And also the leaves are from that bundle there. So the leaves going to be put with glue dots. So let's use glue dot there. And then we're going to attach that there. And I want it more on the side there. The other one I had to move. Okay. So so I know about where I want my leaves. And the reason why I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to put that there. Here we go. Right where you put the glue dots, I'm going to make sure to cover that there with the, so it stay level, right? Don't put it too much on the outside because you don't want that to glue on the card. It needs to be glue on the die cut rectangle there. And we're going to put that right here. Et voila. So now I can push that up. Voila. So it keep it close. And now it's going to be a little trick for the recipient, right? They're going to be like, how am I going to open that? So they just pull it down. Et voila, my friend. So that is it. So when you close it, because I went a little bit too high, but then here we go. Push it up. Here. And both these are different color. That's the pale papaya, but both of these print are in the ended pen designer series paper. All the measurement, all the supplies that I use and color and so on will be listed on my blog. Right below you get the direct link to click on, and that's going to bring you to the blog post. Also right here below you get the subscribe button. Subscribe, so then you're gonna see my latest. Thank you so much. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye-bye for now.